Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Report: Jimmy Butler won't sign extension with Heat, will become free agent in 2025. According to NBA reporter Anthony Chang of the Miami Herald, Jimmy Butler is not expected to sign an extension with the Miami Heat. One of the top players in the NBA, Butler plans to become a free agent in 2025. The expectation at this point is that Butler will pass on the extension even if the Heat offers it, according to sources, and then opt out of his current contract to become a free agent next summer, Chang wrote. Butler will make $48.8 million this season. The small forward has a player option worth $52.4 million for the 2025-26 season, and it looks like he will decline it. He's going to have the ability to opt, and we're going to have the ability to extend, Heat President Pat Riley said last week to a small group of reporters when asked about Butler's contract status. So I'm trying to get all that thinking out of our heads, because it's living in the present moment and playing basketball. So if there's something that's going to drag me down or him down because of that, then we're not going to perform at a certain level. But I think he's embraced exactly where he's at. I think he understands where we're at. A six-time All-Star, Butler averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, 5.0 assists, 1.3 steals, and 0.3 blocks in 60 games last season while shooting 49.9% from the field, 41.4% from beyond the arc and 85.8% from the free throw line. Butler joined the Heat in 2019. Miami lost in the 2020 NBA Finals to the Los Angeles Lakers, lost in the first round of the 2021 playoffs to the Milwaukee Bucks, lost in the 2022 Conference Finals to the Boston Celtics, lost in the 2023 NBA Finals to the Denver Nuggets, and lost in the first round last season to Boston. Butler has career averages of 18.3 points, 5.3 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 1.6 steals and 0.4 blocks with the Chicago Bulls, Minnesota Timberwolves, Philadelphia 76ers, and Heat. He's made 5 All-NBA teams and 5 All-Defensive teams. Realistic prediction of how many games the Heat will win this season. When the Miami Heat came into training camp this year, they had 2 main areas they wanted to improve: offense and player availability. With the new campaign starting Wednesday night against the Orlando Magic at Kaseya Center, it looks like the players are buying into these changes. Coach Erik Spoelstra is trying to implement a more modern offense with a faster pace and increased three-point volume. In all 5 of the preseason outings, Miami got up roughly 40 attempts from long range. The starting unit has looked quick and efficient, with less hesitation when presented with an open shot. More importantly, the Heat are healthy, and players like Jimmy Butler and Tyler Herro are looking forward to playing in as many games as possible. Butler appeared in 4 out of the 5 preseason outings, including the second night of a back-to-back. After not appearing in a single one the 2 years prior, this is a big step in the right direction for Miami's star. Ultimately, the Heat cannot reach their full potential without their best players on the court. Seeing these changes in full effect have led to wins early on, as they finished in a tie for first place heading into the 2024-25 regular season. Last season, they finished with a mediocre 46-36 record and found themselves in the play-in for a second consecutive year. There were at least a handful of games the Heat lost that they undoubtedly should have won. With a deeper dive into the offense and a team-wide philosophy change on availability, it should be good enough to crack the 50-win mark this time around. Butler has come into the new campaign looking rejuvenated and ready to be the leader that this squad needs. Herro is healthy and playing more of an off-ball role that better complements his teammates. Bam Adebayo is due for his best year yet, coming off a 3rd All-Star nod, first-team All-Defense selection and Olympic gold medal run. Terry Rozier is the biggest wild card out of the core. With a full training camp with the team under his belt and looking more comfortable, his offense should be implemented more effectively moving forward. Miami is well coached, with a plethora of depth along the roster. Guys like Nikola Jovic, Jamie Jaquez Jr. and Duncan Robinson will have big roles to supplement the Heat's core four. There is a lot to look forward to in South Beach this season. And with some slight adjustments, they are well positioned to see improvement in the standings. Shaq leaves Jimmy Butler off of his list of top 20 current NBA players. Hall of Famer and former Miami Heat star Shaquille O'Neal didn't put current Heat star Jimmy Butler in his list of his top 20 NBA players. O'Neal did have Heat big man Bam Adebayo on his list, at number 20, but there wasn't a single other Miami player ahead of him. While O'Neal's rankings may ruffle the feathers of Heat fans, Butler didn't have the best season of his career in the 2023-24 campaign. Butler averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists per game while shooting 49.9% from the field and 41.4% from beyond the arc, but he appeared in just 60 games. The six-time All-Star posted his second lowest scoring average of his Heat career. The 2019-20 season he averaged just 19.9 points per game, and he failed to make the All-Star team. More importantly, the Heat ended up with just the number 8 seed in the Eastern Conference for the second straight season. Since coming to Miami, Butler has led the team to the NBA Finals twice, in the 2019-20 season and 2022-23 campaign, and the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times. However, it appears that O'Neal believes that Adebayo has surpassed Butler as the team's top player. It's possible this ranking could be extra motivation for Butler, who is in a contract year, to perform well in the 2024-25 season. Butler can opt out of his current deal at the end of the season to become a free agent. It was recently reported that he intends on doing that, even if the Heat offer him a contract extension. Butler seems focused heading into the 2024-25 season, as recently shared that all he cares about this season is winning with the Heat. "If we're being brutally honest, no matter what, nothing I do now is going to get me paid any more money," Butler said. "Even though I don't care about the money. All NBA, none of that is going to matter. I'm at a point right now that I got more than enough money. I'm just here to win." Heat fans would love it if Butler makes O'Neal backtrack on his rankings by leading Miami to a big season in the 2024-25 campaign. The Heat are set to open the regular season on Wednesday, October 23 against the Orlando Magic. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Shaquille O'Neal? Leave your opinion in the comments.